Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jessica. If this is your first time, welcome. On my channel I mostly talk about fragrances, so if you're interested in that content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And if you are returning, welcome back. Guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about Gourmand fragrances. If you guys don't know by now, I am obsessed with Gourmand fragrances. I think my favorite fragrance category is most likely Gourmand because I think I do have a lot of them. I like really sweet fragrances, not like sickening and sweet, but I like sweet fragrances. And when you think about fall, you automatically think about like deeper, darker, not necessarily darker, but like you think about deep, sweet fragrances. At least I do. And so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the Gourmand fragrances that I feel like you just need to have in your collection. If you like sweet fragrances, fragrances that are seductive, some of them are a bit, one or two of them are a bit dark and sultry and basically just sweet. These are fragrances that when you wear them, you just feel, you feel good. You feel scrumptious. Like when you want to smell scrumptious, you want to smell like a scrumptious baddie. These are the fragrances that I would recommend from my collection. At least these are the ones that I know that I would reach for the most. If I want to smell like that, these are the fragrances that I would reach for. So the first one I'm going to talk about, if you guys have watched my channel for a while, I've talked about this one a lot. It is Vanilla 28 from Kayali. Guys, this fragrance is absolutely stunning. It's stunning, it's gorgeous, it smells good. It's literally brown sugar and vanilla just mixed together in like, it's not creamy, it's mixed together in like an airy way where it's just, it's decadent. You can't go wrong with this one. This is my second bottle. No, this is, I think it's my third bottle. It smells so good, guys. Like, believe the hype about this one. You cannot go wrong with it. This is perfect for every day, but it's really good for fall as well. I tend to layer this one with most of my fragrances. Like, oh God, it smells so good. So if there's anything you have in your collection and you feel like you want to add a bit of sweetness to it, Vanilla 28 is one of those fragrances that I would say layer with it, and it would just give you like this breathtaking, delicious scent trail. It smells so good. You cannot go wrong with this one. Longevity is not necessarily the best, but I do layer it, and then I have like great longevity with it. I layer it with lotions, serums, and other fragrances. It's absolutely gorgeous, guys. They have the 50 ml and the 100 ml. This is the 50. It's just stunning. I just have to have it. Somebody had mentioned recently that this is a lifer, and I totally agree. Like, for life, this is one fragrance that I think I would just always have. You cannot go wrong with it. It smells sexy, seductive, beautiful, comfy, scrumptious. Like all those words, that's what I get with this one. Absolutely delicious. So guys, Vanilla 28 from Kayali. So along the lines of people who are in love with Vanilla 28 like I am, this is another fragrance. I don't think I've talked about this one before on my channel because I got it a few months ago and I wasn't really filming then. Guys, this is literally, I can tell you for a fact, this is the best vanilla fragrance in my collection. This is one of the sweetest Gourmand fragrances, guys, and the sweetness is not nauseating, it's not juvenile, it's very refined, grown. I can't think of the words. It's cozy at the same time it's sexy, it's seductive at the same time it's I don't, like, you can wear it to just be in the house not doing anything, but then you can also wear this to go out and step on heads. Guys, it is delicious. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Escapade Gourmand from Maison Mataha. I don't know if you guys see that or if my camera. This fragrance is breathtaking. I'm telling you, this fragrance is breathtaking. Do you see my dent? I've only had this for, I think I had it for like a month, and I was going through it so fast I literally had to stop wearing it. I haven't worn this in probably like 2-3 weeks now because I had to stop. One, it's not as much as I love this fragrance, it is expensive. Like, no, I can't be yes, spray your fragrances, but no, the rate at which I was going through this one, look at that dent. Like, no. Like, I want a backup bottle, but like, it's expensive. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna savor this one. Guys, it is delicious. Once you smell this fragrance, you're gonna understand how I feel. It smells absolutely scrumptious. It is perfect for fall. It's good for summer, spring. This is very versatile. You can wear this year round, guys. It's vanilla, it's sugar, it's tonka. I think it's there's musk in this because it does dry down a bit powdery, but that sweetness doesn't go away. It stays from the top till the bottom, and that sweetness is refined sugar, like refined brown sugar, processed sugar. It's so delicious, literally. And then it does have a little bit of, I don't know what's in here. I will look up the notes. I'm not sure what exactly is in here, but there's something in there that also grounds it and that dry down, so it becomes like that, almost like sticky but not too sticky, powdery. I don't know the words to use, guys, but this is amazing. Trust me, if you like vanilla fragrances, I think it has amber in them, I'm not sure, but if you like vanilla fragrances, if you like sugary fragrances, and no, it's not pink sugar. This is not, I mean, I think I've heard some people compare it to pink sugar. I'm not sure, but this is way better. Trust me, way better. Not as sweet, but at the same time, very sweet. Like, it's just so good. It's not creamy. I wouldn't categorize this as creamy. I think this one is more on the airy side. So it's like another airy, sweet vanilla fragrance. But guys, it's an absolute masterpiece. And I think this is the only fragrance from this house. So I can't even wait to see what else they have. But guys, it is delicious. It's delicious without having notes of caramel. Like all those other gourmand notes, they're not in this. I think this one just has vanilla, sugar, I think amber, musk, benzoin. I'll put the notes up, I'm not sure, but guys, like it doesn't need those other gourmand notes, like, you know, like the heavy caramel, heavy praline or dates. It doesn't need all of that to be sweet. This one is just sweet from that vanilla and the sugar, and it's done so well. It smells so good. If you're in the market for vanilla, and if you like vanilla 28 but you feel like that doesn't last, this one will last all day on you, guys. It smells so good, so good. So moving on, the next fragrance I'm going to be talking about, guys, is also from Kayali, and it's invite only. I couldn't really do a fall gourmand fragrances without putting this one here. As you guys know, when this fragrance came out, I was so excited to have it. I thought it was going to be one of the best things since sliced bread, and it is really good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love it. It's amazing. I haven't worn it as much, only because I feel like I would like it during the cooler weather. I didn't really wear a lot of it during like summer and spring, so I'm not going to tell you that, oh, it's versatile. I feel like this one is perfect for the cooler weather, guys. You get that sweetness in this one. You get the booze. You get the tobacco. I think it's supposed to have oud. I don't get any oud in it. I just get heavy tobacco, sweet praline. This one is one of those ones that's dark, sultry, seductive, and like, girl, like, ooh, God, it smells so good. This is one that you would wear if you want to go out and step on necks. This is one you would wear if you want to go out and impress people. I'm not gonna say this is blind buy safe, but if you can get your hands on this to smell it, I think they have the sample sizes where you can at least get to try the smaller bottles. Not everybody loves this, but I love it. Like, if you're into dark fragrances, guys, you will really enjoy this one. The tobacco in here makes it perfect for fall, the dark notes, but then the sweet. I think this has cherry in there as well. The cherry in here would probably be the really dark cherry. I think I've come to learn more about cherry fragrances, like even boozy cherry fragrances, and I don't get that in this one. You do get the sweetness, so I'm guessing it's probably like the fruits and then praline, because I know praline is in here and praline is sweet. But yeah, guys, this one, I just had to put this on the list. It's amazing. It's decadent, sweet, strong. This lasts all day, and it projects really well on my skin. I know some people say it doesn't for them, but this projects really well. Like, if I spray this in my room and someone's in the living room, like my sister, she can smell it. It's amazing. So talking about dark, sultry, seductive fragrances, the next one I'm going to talk about, guys, I talked about this one before, is Le Nuit Trésor. Guys, this is delicious. I love this fragrance. Every single time my friends come over, one of my friends in particular, this is the fragrance that she loves to spray. I even got her a bottle for her birthday. She is obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. It smells really good. This one is that fruity but dark, sultry fragrance. It doesn't have like the heavy notes like the tobacco or oud or booze. It doesn't have anything like that. No, it's just, it has praline in it. I really like praline in fragrances. I feel like praline gives it like this really rich, thick sweetness. That's what praline does in fragrances, at least the ones that I've smelled that has praline in there, and that's what I get from this one. I've said it before, when you wear this one, you feel like you're this badass chick, like you live life on the edge, you do everything your own way, you have your leather jacket, your boots, you're driving in your car with the windows down even though it's freezing. This just smells so good, guys. I really love this fragrance. I really wish I could get my hands on the new one that came out. I mean, it's not new anymore because I think it came out either, was it last year or early this year? I don't remember. But the one that has cherry, I really want to smell that one. But up until I can, I do pair this one with some of my cherry fragrances. Like that Venom of Love that came out recently from Paulina Shar. I have tried to pair that with this one and Kayali Love Fest, and smells so good. It smells so good, guys. Like if you're into deep, sweet gourmand, this one isn't necessarily, let me say, if this is the gourmand scale, I think this one will probably be on the 60% because you don't necessarily get like a lot of like heavy vanilla's in here, but you get more of those fruits. So imagine like fruits that have been, you know, when fruits, you've had them for a while and then it's like you almost get that booziness from them when they've sat for a while, and it's the berry fruits. If you leave it for too long, it will go repugnant, like it'll become bad. I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but like you're not leaving the fruits for too long. They're old, but they're not too old. So it's like they're not juicy, but they're like in that ripening, like really dark stage. And it's not cherry, it's more of the berry and the sweetness, guys. La Nuit Trésor, sexy. It's absolutely stunning. You need to have this if you are into seductive, sultry gourmand fragrances. You need to have this in your collection. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about, guys, you've probably heard about this one. A lot of people rave about it. I've raved about it before too. You cannot think fall winter, you cannot think gourmand, you cannot think seductive gourmands without thinking about Angel Sheer, guys. Angel Sheer is just one of the most scrumptious fall gourmand fragrances out on the market, guys. This one is so delicious. It's boozy, it's rich, it's luxurious, or rather it smells luxurious, plus the price is a bit up there. It smells so good. It smells so good. It's spicy, it's warm, it's decadent, guys. Angel Sheer is just delicious. This is another one, again, that you wear if you want to step on heads. This isn't one that I'm going to tell you, oh, you can wear it when you're just in the house trying to chill. I mean, you could, but me, I'm not going to do that. It just, it's giving me dress up and go out. Dress up looking rich and go out. That's what I get with this one. Angel Sheer is amazing. It's so good. I feel like we've talked about this fragrance a lot, that it doesn't really need much. But if you're into boozy, seductive, sexy gourmand fragrances, you need to have Angel Sheer, guys. Angel Sheer is forget this fragrance. Whew, it's good. It's spicy. You get that cinnamon, you get that booze, the liquor in the, ooh. It's like you want to drink it. Like it's a very tasty drink. That's how I get this one. It's tasty, it's delicious, you just want to keep drinking. You know when a drink is really good and you're like, like you smell the liquor but you don't taste the liquor, and that makes you just keep drinking till you start to fall off the chair. I feel like that's the kind of vibe I get with Angel Sheer. Like it is amazing. It is perfect for a man, it's perfect for a woman. You will get complimented where you wear this. It's giving refined. Like when I wear this fragrance, I want to look refined. I want to be going somewhere that's very classy, that's very luxe, that's just very like a special event, you know. That's what I would wear this fragrance for. You can wear your fragrance anytime. that's just where I would wear this. And if you guys see, I do have a little bit of a dent here because I do not think it's versatile. I think it is best for like the warmer, the cooler weather. You can wear it during the summer, but I think it shines more in the cooler weather. And there is a new fragrance on the market, Camroff, I think it's called, from Lattafa, which I'm not necessarily sure if it's a dupe, but it's way less expensive than this. I think it's like $50 something. I do have that one. I will talk about it later. Do they smell alike? They're similar, but I don't know if they're outright dupes. But anyhow, I'll talk about that one at a later time. But yeah, guys, Angel Share. But I will say, if you want Angel Share and you think the money's too much, I would definitely say Camroff. So the next fragrance I'm going to talk about, guys, is, drum roll, everybody say it with me. Say it with me. You guys don't know what it is. You have to know what it is. Let me give you a hint. It's a creamy, delicious almond fragrance. Do you know what it is? Yes, you do? Okay. I'm glad you know. Italica, guys. Italica is Italica. Honestly, Italica is in a world of its own when it comes to creamy gourmand fragrances. I do not have any other fragrance that I can say is a creamy, delicious almond masterpiece that smells like this one. I don't have any dupes for it. I've heard there are dupes. I don't have any dupes for it. This is the only one that I have, and I do feel this is 100 ml, so I feel like I'm gonna have this one for a while, only because I don't spray a lot of this. I feel like a little of this one goes a long way. I can't remember if I used to spray a lot of it before, but I've learned now that I don't need to spray as much, because sometimes, even though I don't smell my fragrances, other people can smell it. I do like to say, I do like to be a walking perfume bottle. Like, I do like to be a walking perfume bottle. I'm that person who likes to walk by and you smell me. Yes, I like it. I want you to smell me because I put in effort to smell that good. Okay, so smell me. But anyhow, guys, delicious, gorgeous, creamy, milky, sweet, without being nauseating. Like I said, I do not spray this one too much anymore. I do savor it for like the cooler weather. I feel like you can get away with this one on summer nights, but I feel like it doesn't shine then. You can get away with it, but it doesn't shine. This one really shines during fall, during winter. It is beautiful for a date night. This can be date night at home. This can be date night when you go out, guys. You will smell scrumptious. That person is gonna want to eat you. It's delicious. Like, Italica is just, and I say it's in a world of its own because it really, really is, guys. It's so good. It's a stunning, creamy, delicious fragrance that I know you guys are probably tired of hearing about, but I just have to. I cannot do a sexy, seductive gourmand fragrance list and not put Italica on here, guys. It's that good. I think it has notes of milk, almond. I think it has saffron in there as well, because you definitely get that saffron note in there. That's that little bit of airiness, but it's more, it's just for a little bit because the fragrance itself is more dense and like thick. What else is in here? I can't remember. I'm gonna put the notes up for you guys to see it. But guys, if you like creamy lactonic fragrances, if you like sweet fragrances, if you want fragrances that's gonna make them stop and look at you like, oh damn, like this is that one. Okay, this one is stunning. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can go out with the girls, you can go out with your guy. It smells absolutely delicious. It, like, they will want to eat you. That's what Italica is. It's like Italica equals eat me. That's it. It's scrumptious. Okay, like, if you don't want that person to be like really drawn to you, don't wear Italica on a date. Like, because Italica will guarantee you the next date. Okay, Italica will guarantee you the next date. If it doesn't, come back and tell me, and I'll tell you you didn't wear it properly. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about, guys, this one, I don't know why it took me so long to get this fragrance. Honestly, I feel like it's because I listened to a lot of people say they didn't like this fragrance, and that kind of turned me off from it. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna say this now. Every review you hear, take it with a grain of salt, because you really don't know till you smell it or till you try that thing yourself. Because this is a fragrance that, because of all the reviews or like the controversial reviews, some people love it, some people hate it, and the people who hate it really, really hate it. But yeah, when I I think I was just walking by Sephora that day and I happened to smell this fragrance. I ordered it that day. I just had to have it because I was like, what? I've been missing out on this fragrance? What? It was actually my birthday scent. Like this one I save for very special occasions. I'm obsessed with this fragrance. I don't use it a lot, like I said. I save it for very special occasions, and that's just me personally. I have a lot of fragrances that I can wear anytime. This one is gorgeous. It is thick. It is seductive. It is sweet. It is boozy. It is creamy. The creaminess is very thick. You know, it's very, very thick. I keep saying thick, but that's how I can describe this fragrance, guys. But anyhow, it's the Tom Ford Bitter Peach. Listen, bitter peach, guys. What can I say about Bitter Peach? Bitter Peach is an amazing, boozy, fruity, gourmand fragrance. This one, I would say, is very versatile. My birthday was in June, so I wore this for dinner that day. Guys, this fragrance can turn heads. This fragrance is so good. I'm surprised. Let me not say I'm surprised because I think maybe I get it. I can understand why some people might not like this. No, how can you not like this? If you like peach in fragrances, or let me say, if you like Raja fragrances, because a lot of them are done with peach. If you like Orientica, Flor, I don't know how you say that, Flor de Orientica, because that's another peach fragrance. Like, if you like heavy peach fragrances, you're gonna love this. You cannot not like this, guys. Bitter Peach is mouth-watering. It's mouth-watering, it's decadent, it's sweet. It is like, it's stunning. It's a stunning fragrance. This is one that, to be honest, I don't mind paying Tom Ford price for. I don't have a lot of fragrances from Tom Ford because I feel like they're not worth that price. This one to me is worth it. I smelled Lost Cherry and I felt like it was okay. I didn't need to pay that price to have Lost Cherry. But you see Bitter Peach, especially if you can find a good deal on it, please get it, guys. Stunning. This is, it took my breath away. I was mad at myself for listening to other people's reviews and not getting this fragrance sooner. This one smells, I don't know what it is. It's very special to me. Like I said, I wore it for my birthday this year, and it's just, I feel like this is gonna be one that I wear for special occasions, guys. It's warm, it's woody, it's, I'm not gonna say spicy, but it has a little bit of zest in there, and it also has a little bit of airiness when you first spray it, but that quickly goes away, and then you get that really, really dense, boozy, fruity, or not the fruitiness is peachy. It's thick peach. That's, imagine, like, I'm not gonna say blending, what's the word, stomping on peaches that are like very juicy. You stomp on them and then you cover them and you put them in the fridge and you let them sit there for about 2 to 3 days. Maybe throw in a little bit of, you know how they make rum cake? Imagine you're making peach cake. I don't know if peach cake is a thing. I don't think peach cake is a thing, but you see that whole process of making rum cake, and I'm talking about like people who actually make rum cake. You know, it takes you a couple of days. Some people, it even takes, I don't know how long, because you got to soak the dates and all that stuff in liquor for like a long time to use it to blend. Guys, that's what Bitter Peach gives me. It gives me, like, instead of dates, replace that dates and alcohol with peach and the alcohol, and you let it sit and it soaks, and then when it's time for you to bake the cake, you start to mash it to mix all the ingredients in there together, because I think this also has vanilla, I'm not sure, but it's just heavy on that peach, guys. It's very peach forward and I love it. It is stunning. It is delicious. My mouth is watering because I didn't even spray. I just took the cap off and smelt it, and whew, I love it. This is one that it's a small bottle, so I try to like save it and not spray too much, but this is one where if I run out, I most likely will get another bottle. I do have a fragrance that smells like this, so if you like Bitter Peach but you feel like it's too heavy on that peach for you, or it's too boozy, or it's too thick, A great alternative is going to be Sweet Dreams from House of Sillage. I do have that cupcake. I probably will talk about it in a different video. I wasn't going to put that one in this video because I don't necessarily think that one's like fall. This one I think is perfect for fall. This one I think it's a Seductive Gourmand scent. And Sweet Dreams from House of Sillage, I was very upset that it doesn't last on me at all. I think it probably lasts like 3-4 hours, that's it. This one actually stays longer on my skin, and I like to pair it with oh, it has jasmine in there too. With that sweetness, you get jasmine. I like to pair this with that EOS lotion, the jasmine peach, I think it's called, guys. Breathtaking. Like you will smell scrumptious, like chef's kiss. Like can't go wrong with bitter peach if you like that fragrance family. So the last fragrance I'm gonna talk about, guys, this one I've even made a dedicated video on it, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. But guys, if you know me, you know I like this fragrance. If you know me, you know that this one I was obsessed with. This is a fragrance that it haunted my dreams till I bought it. It was just one that said, Jessica, you need to have me in your house. Like, I need to be front and center of your fragrance collection. This is one that was just screaming my name from the very first sniff. This fragrance haunted me. And even now that I have it, this is another one too that I save. I don't necessarily save it for special occasions. I just haven't found myself wearing it a lot for a lot of places. This fragrance, I feel like it should be saved for occasions that matter, okay? You don't need to save your fragrances. You can wear them every day, but I save this particular one because it's just very special to me. And I guess that's because of how much I wanted it and how much it haunted me in my dreams. But guys, the fragrance I'm talking about, Sweetie Oud. Guys, this one is literally, yes, one of the best fragrances on the market, if not the best gourmand. This is an absolutely stunning gourmand fragrance, guys. Sweetie Oud, Sweetie Oud, however you want to say it. Oh, it's not for everybody. I will warn you now. It's not for everybody. When I first smelled this fragrance, I used to say, oh my god, it reminds me of like bread, like thick dough. Like when you walk down the bread aisle, you smell this. And I still get that. But I've had this probably going close to a year now, and I still get all those notes. It's just heavier now on I think now that it's sat, it's macerated, it's heavier on the woody accords. I cannot tell you what the notes are in this fragrance because there's so many. I don't know what I smell. I just know that this is a fragrance that when I smell it, it reminds me of like dough. It reminds me of pastry. And now you get more of like a darker amber. I'm not going to say it has amber, but there's like a darker, deeper, more refined scent to it. So like before I was thinking it's like you walk down the bread aisle, or if you smelled agege bread from Nigeria back home, that's what you smell in this. But now it's like it ages. Like the way we get older, I feel like this has gotten older, and it's like it just smells more. If that's a thing. Well, it is a thing because fragrances macerate. But guys, this absolutely stunning, one of the best gourmand fragrances on the market. I think it's seductive. I think it's sexy. I think it's one that I would save. Like when I'm getting married, I feel like this is one that I would wear not the actual wedding day, but the wedding night. I can probably do this at the reception. That's what I would do, just so I want something like a little bit darker and like smooth and like sexy and like in your face, because this fragrance can get in your face. And it lasts though. Oh my god, this lasts and projects so well on me. It does dry down to be, I'm not gonna say it dries down powder. Actually, no, I think it smells the same, but it's not as heavy as when you first spray it. It takes you on a journey. This is the fragrance that I would say it takes you on a gourmand journey. Like you smell like the different things, but then they're done so well together that it's a masterpiece, guys. I absolutely love this fragrance. I talked about it, but it's very stunning, and you cannot do a gourmand, a sexy or seductive gourmand fragrance list without having Sweetie Oud, and this one is my number one. I think this one and Escapade Gourmand are my top 2 Gourmand fragrances in my entire collection. So yeah guys, that brings us to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know down in the comment section. Have you tried any of these fragrances? What do you think about them? Do you like them? Do you love them? Let me know down in the section. Do you hate them? Let me know, because I know a lot of people feel very strongly about Bitter Peach. Anyhow guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.